I'm your host, Rob. This video, we're going to get back into talking Godzilla 2014. It's been a week since the trailer. Just a little general discussion, clear some things up that some people are still confused about. And just, yeah, let's just talk some G. Okay, guys, welcome back. So it's been a week since the Godzilla trailer. People are still going nuts. There's still people very excited about it. Pictures are popping up. Toys are being leaked. Mass hysteria. People on the streets going crazy. It's just, it's a big mess. It's a big mess. People are just G crazy. G crazy. So first of all, a couple of things I want to bring up. A lot of you have been contacting me with pictures and information, and you know, I've really had to make a hard decision the other day because I don't want to spoil this movie for me, but at the same time, I know that you guys come here and you watch the videos and you want to see if there's any information I could share with you, you know, in case I find something before you guys do, because you guys are really good about sharing information, which is great. Because, you know, as for those of you who have been here a while, I've said it many times before, you know, I'm not a news anchor or reporter or any of that stuff. I don't write articles. I'm not a professional like that. I'm a big fan, obviously, of Godzilla, and I research information on the internet and I share it with you guys, and I always make sure to say that if it's official, if it's not, take it with a grain of salt. You decide whether you want to believe it, so on and so forth. With that said, there have been some things that I thought were cleared up, but there's still some people out there that I don't think have gotten the latest news yet. So let's talk the Mothra twins. The Mothra twins will not be in this movie. Those two little figures that you see in the building on the left-hand side when they show that scene of Vegas, those are firefighters. Those are firefighters, and there's numerous ways you can tell they're not twins outside of zooming in and seeing that one of them is wearing a firefighter cap. The height. Just look at the window next to them, and it's pretty clear that they're not twins. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, wow, yeah, that does look like the twins. And even then, I figured out the height right away, but what I thought initially was that they were just going to do a little cameo homage to the twins and maybe have like two twin Asian women standing at the window of like their hotel room after it got smashed open, and everybody just happens to see a shot of them and they're dressed alike and they happen to look like the twins. That's what I thought initially, and then found out later that it was two firefighters. Somebody sent me a very zoomed in picture, and then furthermore, the two extras that were in that scene came forward and actually announced that those were them in that scene. Whether or not they're full of shit, I don't know. You know, but, you know, either way, whether they're lying or not, it's pretty clear that those are firefighters. So that takes care of that. Toho monsters. So now we can safely say there will be no Toho monsters in this movie. Not only has Gareth Edwards reiterated that there will be no Toho monsters, he also, outside of that, also one of the recent toys have leaked that are showing the Muto monsters. Now, I'm not going to describe the monster. I'm not going to put a description, link in the description. I don't want anybody to feel tempted to spoil it for themselves. If you really want to see it, it is all over the place. It's a pretty cool design, but again, it's a toy. And based on what I've seen of Godzilla in the movie so far versus his toy figure, very, very different. So even if you don't want to spoil yourself and you're tempted, you can go ahead and look at it because chances are it's going to look way different on screen. So that's that. So no no Toho monsters. Whether or not we'll get the remaining Mutos to look anything similar to a Toho monster or have some features of one, you know, I don't know. I can tell you right now, the one that I saw does not look like a Toho monster in any way, shape, or form. There's no resemblance. There's no design there that has any resemblance to a Toho monster, in my opinion. Now, another person, and I forget his name, but he will probably acknowledge himself when I describe what he sent me. Another person sent me a picture of some concept art of the Muto. Now, initially, I didn't look at it. I deleted the email because I didn't want to spoil it for myself. But then I said, you know what? If this is the kind of stuff people want me to talk about, and you know, I'll make that sacrifice and I'll check it. So I looked at the concept art. It looks incredible. I don't know whether it's legit or not. Again, I'm not going to describe it. If you happen to want to check it out, most of you guys probably, this stuff's all over the internet. So just do a search and believe me, you'll find it somewhere. But it showed what I believe is the flying Muto. It showed the toy Muto that was the image of the toy that was leaked, and then it showed another Muto. So based on that, based on the trailer, because you guys know when I first did the trailer review, one of the things I said was I believe there might be more than two Mutos in this movie. It's looking more and more like that's the case. Now, the 20-minute screening. Everybody's been telling me, oh, you should see it. I saw it the day it happened. Not that I saw it. I read about it. I read the description, so I do know about it. I know I haven't done a Godzilla 2014 video in a couple of days, but all the things you guys are sharing me, I'm on top of it. Trust me on that. So I don't want to go into too much detail about the 20-minute screening that's been described by many different news outlets, because there are some people who like to watch this video that don't want spoilers. The only thing I'm going to touch upon, which is not a spoiler, just so you guys know, is that Gareth Edwards and some of the people who were reporting what they saw talked about this big surprise that they can't share. And I've sat down and I've thought about it time and time again, and now that you take away the whole Toho effect, and now that you kind of put in what you see and things like that, I have no idea what that is. A couple of people asked me to maybe speculate on what that surprise might be. I don't really want to speculate because, number one, I really have no idea what it is. And number two, even if I did have an idea, I don't know if I want to share it out of the chance of being right, because then I unintentionally spoil things for people. I know I said I would do some speculation videos on the movie, but I think I'm going to go away from that, because between the first trailer and this recent trailer and then all the other information surrounding it, I feel pretty confident that I can come up with what the movie is or might be and be fairly close. And I don't think I want to do that. I've already had people, a handful of people, complain about my last prediction video because they felt that it was so well thought out. And I don't mean to sound like arrogant or anything. I'm just repeating what I've been told, because there's a point to this, that they've told me that as fun as it was and as good as it was, I probably spoiled the movie for them if I'm even 50% right. So I thought about that. I'm like, yeah, wow, maybe I should kind of be careful, because, you know, I'm okay. I mean, I always think I'm way off regardless. I always think of myself as 100% wrong. But I think I'm going to avoid the speculation videos because, quite frankly, it's already the 4th of March. We are so close to the movie. There's really nothing to speculate on anymore. I think they gave us enough in this last trailer that even if they didn't give us another one, which it looks like they might because there's one on Alberta, even if they don't give us another trailer, I think I'm okay at this point. I think right now I'm perfectly content with where they are in the movie. The second trailer was phenomenal. They've already started marketing the movie in terms of the Snickers commercial. We know the toys are coming out later this month, and that's another thing. Are they going to release all the Muto monsters? Because then, spoiler or not, we're going to see it. So a lot going on surrounding Godzilla, and we're going to talk a lot of Godzilla 2014. I'm just going to be a little bit more down the middle, where I'm going to do enough to please those who don't give a shit about spoilers or not, but I don't want to go too far to ruin it for the other half of the viewers who don't want to be spoiled. So, and for the most part, you guys all already know what's out there if you want spoilers. The 20-minute description, which I don't consider a big spoiler for the most part, but some people still do, so that's why I didn't go into too much detail. The leaked Muto monster, which, again, I don't think is a huge spoiler, but some people do, and that's why if you just look hard enough, believe me, the picture's all over the place. The drawing that was forwarded to me of the concept art of the Mutos was fascinating. I don't know if that is accurate. I don't know if it's legit. It looks like it could be, but again, I don't know if it's legit. Do a search, and I'm sure you'll find it. I can't remember the person who sent it to me, but I know if you watch this video, you'll know who you are. So you can give yourself credit down below and just say, yeah, Rob, that was me, and I just apologize if I don't remember your name. And that, you know, guys, and that's more or less it. I mean, we're going to talk more of this stuff. It's a very exciting time for movies. We're heading into the early summer blockbuster movies, and obviously Godzilla's right around the corner. We got Spider-Man before that. We got X-Men after that. We got Captain America next month. Transformers in June, for those who care. Guardians of the Galaxy later on this year. Interstellar in November. I mean, it just goes on and on. So from summer into the fall and into the winter. It's a good year. Looking like a very good year for movies. So, but anyway, guys, that's it for this video. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news. We just talk entertainment. Take it easy. Hey, guys. Welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. I'm your host, Rob. This video, we're going to get back into talking Godzilla 2014. It's been a week since the trailer. Just a little general discussion, clear some things up that some people are still confused about. And just, yeah, let's just talk some G. Okay, guys, welcome back. So it's been a week since the Godzilla trailer. People are still going nuts. There's still people very excited about it. Pictures are popping up. Toys are being leaked. Mass hysteria. People on the streets going crazy. It's just, it's a big mess. It's a big mess. People are just G crazy. G crazy. Uh, so first of all, a couple of things I want to bring up. A lot of you have been contacting me with pictures and information, and I've really had to make a hard decision the other day because I don't want to spoil this movie for me, but at the same time, I know that you guys come here and you watch the videos and you want to see if there's any information I could share with you. In case I find something before you guys do, because you guys are really good about sharing information, which is great. Because as for those of you who have been here a while, I've said it many